So hello guys, welcome back with another video on our channel Learn with Gigs. Today in this video, I will discuss with you the complete steps with all the topics in sequence to learn Power BI from A to Z. So all of you who are thinking to learn Power BI or still learning it, this video is for you. So please watch till the end. Also I will discuss with you in addition to Power BI what all topics you need to cover to learn SQL also. As you know that in most of the companies there is a demand of both the skills Power BI plus SQL, okay, for the Power BI developer position. So let's start. So let me take you to the right page. So I have summarized Power BI learning in 5 steps as you can see on the screen here. So the step 1 is learn Power Query. Okay, that is where we perform all the ETL operations like extraction, transformation and loading part. Okay, so this should be your first step. You need to learn Power Query. You need to go through all the transformations that is possible in Power Query, all the functions, all the things related to mQuery. You need to understand all those things first. Okay, then study about the data warehouse concepts. Very important. This is the step 2. Study about data warehouse concepts. Focus on star and snowflake schema. Okay, and then start building the data model. Okay, so this should be your second step after learning Power Query, because everything that you will show in your report will be based on your model. Okay, so you have to be very accurate in your model. So the second step is learn data modeling. And okay, and to learn you have to focus on data warehouse concepts and star and snowflake schema. Okay, then comes the third step, that is learning and practicing DAX, that is data analysis expressions. Okay, data analysis expression is just a functional language that will help you to manipulate your data that you have loaded into Power BI. Okay, and for that you need to learn many of the functions that is there, like calculate, filter, values, format, date add, count rows, time intelligence functions, everything. You should not restrict yourself in learning only the aggregate functions like sum, min, max and count. Okay, you need to come out of that zone and learn all the other functions also that are commonly used in our complex DAX codes. Few of them I have mentioned it here, like calculate, filter, values. These are very commonly used, so you need to have a thorough understanding of all these functions. Okay, and then come the fourth step. Do the visualization of your manipulated data with the help of different standard visuals present by default in Power BI Desktop and explore the formatting options. So this will be your fourth step. After doing those first 3 steps, you need to do the visualization on the basis of whatever default visuals that you can find on Power BI Desktop. As you can see here, these many by default visuals are present on Power BI Desktop. Okay, so you need to visualize this on the basis of these visuals and explore it. Okay, because we don't know many things what we can do with a particular visual, so you have to explore every visual that is present in this standard visualization pane. Okay, so this will be your step 4. Okay, now comes the step 5. So if you have built the report, you have built the model, you have done the visualization, now your report is complete. Okay, so now comes the publishing part. So you need to publish the report, okay, so that you are able to send the developed report to your end users. That is the final goal. Okay, so you need to understand and you have to manage, you have to learn Power BI service also. That is also very important for you. The last step is publish the report and learn how to manage Power BI service, because there are many terminologies that is used there which people are not aware of. So you need to aware of what is Power BI Pro, what is Power BI Premium, what is Power BI Embedded, in how many ways, what are the different access levels. So we need to know all the things related to Power BI service and admin also. Okay, that is where people kind of ignore that part, but you need to prepare that part also properly. Okay, so these are the 4 5 steps. You need to check mark every step if you are learning Power BI and or you are still in a learning phase. You need to complete all these steps in sequence to learn Power BI from A to Z. Okay, so these things were related to Power BI. So as I have already mentioned earlier, that in addition to Power BI, companies are also demanding with another skill, or you can say the base skill that is in demand is SQL. So They also want you that you have worked on some relational databases like Oracle or SQL Server. So for that, you need to have thorough understanding of SQL also. Okay, so let's now focus on what all topics you need to cover to learn SQL along with Power BI. So let's start and let me take you to the right page where I have mentioned all the topics related to SQL. Okay, so these are the topics which you need to master, or you need to have a moderate level knowledge on all these topics. So starting with DDL, DML, DCL and TCL commands, you need to start with this. Then you have to understand the usage of create and select statement with all the constraints. This will be the second thing. Then there comes the third thing. You need to understand all the clauses and filters like having, where, between, in, not in, order by. So you need to understand about all these clauses and all these filters. Okay. Then comes the wildcard, and with that the aggregations also: sum, min, max, count, average, group by. So you need to have thorough understanding of all these aggregations, also how they are used in SQL statements. Okay. Now after that you need to focus on all the joins like left, right, inner, full, cross, self join. So you need to have a proper understanding of all these joins with proper example that you can retain in your mind. Okay, so that will help you to write SQL queries. Okay, now the next topic will be case statement, CTEs, that is common table expressions, temporary tables, inner or subqueries. Okay, so on these topics also you have to have proper command. Then comes the Windows functions like rank, dense rank, row number, lead, lag, first value, last value. With the proper example, you should know the usage of every function, every window function like all that I have mentioned here. Okay. Then there are some string and date functions also. Okay, that you need to focus on. And the last is the query execution plan. So if you cover all these topics that I have mentioned here, okay, if you check mark on all these topics, then you are completely ready as a SQL developer also. So that is what companies demand. So in my opinion, you need to first, if you're thinking of learning Power BI and you don't have prior knowledge of SQL, then you first have a moderate level knowledge by going through all these topics that I have mentioned here. Then start with learning Power BI as a skill. Okay, if you have already known, if you are already familiar with SQL commands, writing SQL queries, then you can just revise all these topics and go to Power BI. Okay, so I hope you got a fair idea and the complete roadmap to learn Power BI and excel in this data analytics domain. Okay, so that's it from this video. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe it, as I will keep uploading such valuable contents for you all. Thank you.